for football as the Jags get set to match up with the San Francisco 49ers. The veteran kicker, Robbie Gould, set to get us started. And off we go from Jack. Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. All right, T, let's go. All right, T.
They go play action with Lawrence. This one complete to the tight end, O'Shaughnessy. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Play action. It's Lawrence. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 36. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And they'll run it. This is James Robinson. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Lawrence to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder, Jimmy Ward. And the Niners are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. The drive starts with a completion left side and to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
Garoppolo's throw pulled in by Kittle. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big play there on the catch and run. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Throwing now is Garoppolo. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. On play action, now Garoppolo, eluding the pressure right. Got his target, Samuel, and they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you've got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
Well, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Rayshawn Jenkins picks it off, and the Jaguars force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Now, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Lawrence to throw. And that is incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they have to give up the football again after this one.
Here's Logan Cook now, as his first punt will come from and from their own end zone. It's a fake. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. A good display of power, but ultimately it gets him just inside the 5 to the 4 and no further. 3 yards the gain there, second down. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second and goal from inside the 5. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Jimmy Garoppolo taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Niners on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Gold with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Here's Chris Claybrooks to return. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. Lawrence's throw into the hands of the receiver, Shenault. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. On play action, Lawrence. Rolling to his left. Finding some room at midfield. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. A big play there on the keeper. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. From the shotgun, Lawrence. And his throw is incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those 2 elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 18. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Lawrence with the handoff to Robinson. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They run the counter. Robinson. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
Not too many more ideal situations at 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12. Another try after the first down sack. Lawrence. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down. From the gun, it's Lawrence. Touchdown, Jaguars. Laviska Shenault from 4 yards out. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. Extra point splits the uprights. And we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3-and-out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Room to run past midfield. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
Normally we're talking about a quarterback duel where they're matching each other pass for pass. How about the footwork in this with both of these guys running the ball well?
Yeah, they've mixed in the run game. You're exactly right. Now, both coaches might not like how much their quarterbacks have taken off, but another example right there of just good mobility. The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. Checks this one down. It's Mitchell. Unable to corral him. He fights through. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself.
And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. 7th play of this drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down. Garoppolo now. Completes it to Jennings. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down. Kyle Shanahan's made the decision. They're going on 4th down. Flushed out right. He's got a man. It's his fullback. Touchdown 49ers. Kyle Juszczyk. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. It's a squibber picked up around the 27. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw here into the hands of Jones. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. From midfield now, Lawrence. It's complete to Laquan Treadwell. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. And they'll throw on 1st down with Lawrence. He's got it to Treadwell. Touchdown, Jaguars. CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we can at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there.
And that, in a nutshell, shows you what this guy's made of. I mean, most guys in the NFL just can't do that. He absorbed the contact, refocused himself, and made a break for the end zone.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they'll take over with just 18 ticks remaining. And some room to work. And now off to the races down the right side. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Well, we have seen some rookie running backs come in and have a big impact year one. And this guy would certainly fit that bill, as that was one heck of a run there.
And this is a play defensively where you're just looking around and saying, what was that? What just happened? You're looking at your teammates. They're looking at you. And let's face it, your defensive coordinator, he's not going to tip his cap to him. That's not how football works, but he probably should have after that run. That was absolutely sensational.
And as we check the next-gen stats, he certainly earned his yardage there as he wound up running better than 90 yards that time. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Down he goes. The 49ers get there. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. Back quite a ways here, facing 2nd and 19. Final play of the half. It's Lawrence. Looking downfield for Jones. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Both these teams running through their final adjustments before they head out of the locker room. We're just about set for the second half. And to bring it your way, let's go back upstate to Jacksonville. And Brandon Gaudin.
Okay, Coach. Yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
On first down, it's Mitchell. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
And he'll get it down here to the 43. Pretty nice gain on the scramble. Gets him 12 yards.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 106 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Garoppolo. That's caught by Jennings. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. That time they hit him out of the slot on the drag.
And that route takes some fortitude from the guy running it because he knows he's going through the briar patches, I like to call it, right? He's trying to work his way through all that traffic and people wanting to put a little contact on him. Really well done. Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man?
And now a fumble. The ball's out, and the Jags grab it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
All I know, partners, that with every play call that came in, there was a little discussion about, hey, we can seal this bad boy. We can really put ourselves in a great spot to take total control. and yet they find a way to cough it up.
Yeah, the two-score game opportunity eludes them, and now a chance for the other side to come back here.
Yeah, that means defense has to go out there and make some plays themselves. So we call sudden change. Let's see if the defense is mentally ready to take care of it.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. To throw again on second down. Lawrence, flush to his right. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Escaping the pressure right. We've seen the pressure get to him several times in this game. There, though, we see him escaping.
And we've seen this rookie video before as well. That type of pressure, oftentimes, what do you resort to? Your legs, try and escape. What you hope is that this doesn't become habit for him, that he learns how to handle the pressure, still keep his eyes downfield, and make some throws.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Here's second and a yard. Now Lawrence. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Here's Lawrence. Steps away. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Hyde. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. The San Francisco defense trying to hold tough again. This is 3rd and goal. Once more Hyde. And he'll take this one in for a Giants touchdown. Carlos Hyde taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Jaguars are an extra point away from tying this game here on the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Taken at the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Now a handoff here to his running back. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down. And the 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. That's complete to Dwelly, his tight end.